Welcome to Primo RV Center and a first look inside a brand new 2022 287 BHDS in Coachmen's Freedom Express series, a best-selling series here for us at Primo, and also this particular model, a best-selling mid-size model. A lot of families looking to tow this on longer distance trips, or as the family expands, or as they look to maybe bring some more guests. This unit, especially with the outside amenities as well, really fits just a lot of families. Two wonderfully sized, very large bunks, so that again, as kids age, you've got a lot of room for them. Great storage underneath there as well. We're going to start at the very back here. We've got our monitor panel right as we come in the door, so we've got switches for battery levels as well as fresh water, gray water, all that good stuff right by the door. Switches for the hot water tank, propane electric, our water pump, and then most of our light switches, many of them down the center here of the coach as well as outside, can all be turned on here. And then we have our awning and our slide out switches, so everything right by the door, right where you want it. Wonderful feature here of all the 287 models is this wonderful closet as you come in. So those are removable shelves. You've already got hooks on both sides of the wall. You can certainly add more, and you just have a ton of room here where you can put boots, shoes, everything else. But there's quite a bit of floor space there, so you can even stand up some kids' kayaks in here, pool noodles, you name it. So it's a really wonderful storage area that, again, as we all tend to get out there, realize that storage becomes one of the bigger issues, and they feature packed at this one with storage. So as we turn around here to the bunk area, a little change for this year. They've added kind of these blackout, rather than a curtain necessarily, which I think is better for kids. They've got a clip-on shade here, which really does make it truly blackout, which I think parents will appreciate it with younger kids. But you've got huge bunks here that can sleep certainly 2 kids per, if you needed to, on the occasional trip. And then you've got a great storage area here underneath for the kids with a plug-in, with furnace outlet as well back here. But that could also be a great area to set up a dog bed if you bring man's best friend with you. We've got the bathroom right off the main entry door as well as right next to the kids, which is very handy. Again, tubs around in here with a skylight, with a vent. We've got our porcelain toilet standard in our Freedom Expresses. Great storage already built in here with places to hang, again, a lot of your towels and things like that. And then we've got a great medicine cabinet with a vanity with some storage as well. And then just outside the door, we've got our thermostat here so we can control our AC and our furnace. Within the slide out here, again, great storage underneath our couch, 2 easy doors to access storage underneath there. I flipped down the center armrest here, which has a couple cup holders. They also have USB inputs, so you can sit there and charge things as well as you use them. We do have our fabric shades here, some nice blackout shades if you've got sunbeaming in the afternoon from one side or the other. All the windows here, as I mentioned outside, will open, so you get some great flow of air here. This couch will easily drop down into a bed. So I do have a lot of families that have, say, 3 children. This ends up being a great bed option for one of the children. The other 2 use the others. Everybody has a bed, and then you've got some storage above there as well. And then the dinette does drop down as well. The nice thing here is with all the Freedom Expresses, your table is portable, it's removable, so you can take that right outside and use that as your dining table outside. But you do also have that prep/dining table built into your front storage compartment. We do have storage underneath that dinette as well. And then directly across from the couch, kind of exactly where you'd want it, you have your TV set up here. So we do have a digital antenna on the roof, so we're currently grabbing some free over-the-air HD TV signals. In the city, we get about 10 channels, and then depending on how far out of the city or perhaps how close to the U.S. border you are, you will get some others as well. You've got great storage under here just to slide in some sandals as you come in the door if you didn't want to necessarily shove them in the closet. We do have that Bluetooth capable stereo system here so that you can stream music in. We do have some USB charging here as well, so you can put devices there. We've got, again, storage below for media. And then right next to that, as we enter into the kitchen, we've got a great pantry here. So you've got the ability to turn this from pantry to even a closet, because they've already got it set up that way, so you could divide it off and put a few coats in here if you wish as well, and then again use the bottom half for storage. So you really have a lot of different ways to use the space that they've already kind of optioned in for you. And then you've got 2 great drawers below that for additional storage. On the roof of this coach, we have a 175 watt solar panel. So that allows them then to put in a wonderful 12 volt fridge, which is huge. So this is almost 10 cubic feet in terms of size, so very deep, more residential. So bigger families especially really appreciate the size of this fridge. And then this fridge with that combination of solar then does allow you to be off-grid a lot easier, because you never have to think about going to get potentially more propane that you may run out of to run that fridge. So I would always suggest, being that you have this much solar on board, certainly think about a second battery to start with, and even upgrading both of those batteries to 6 volts, and then you can really have that solar panel pay dividends where you really don't have to think about plugging into power or a generator, even if you're really not concerned that much about AC. So we've got a wonderful kitchen here with just, again, feature packed everywhere they can. They have storage. You've got a tremendous amount of counter space here that wraps right around to your stove top. So you have a backsplash, but if you fold this guy back, you'll get an additional backsplash built in, but it does give you prep space on the top if you're just going to be cooking outside. So you can do a lot of your prep work in here. Nice deep sink. We've got a nice high-rise faucet. And this sink is rated to 500 degrees, so you can take a hot pot right off your stove and drop it in there. Great little LED work light here as well. We got plugins underneath there, so you'll notice the 2 plugins as well, so they have thought of plugins. And you've got very tall cabinets up top where you can really put all the family dishes. And then we've got our microwave there to complete our kitchen area. And then as we headed to the back, from the outside, we saw that great little hallway window here, just brightens things up. We do have our pocket door here, so you have that privacy. We are a full 60 by 80 queen size bed with that massive window in the front, so on a bright day like today, you can just get a ton of sunlight coming in. We've got that cross flow here between the big escape window, but you also have the door with a window here and a screen, so you can leave that open during the day. We do have his and her drawers here on either side, so you can basically use those without having to lift anything, but you do have the ability to quickly pop this guy up, and then you're going to have tons of room under here to store laundry, shoes, you name it. So they really try to maximize the storage here in the bedroom for you. You do have a pre-wire in the bedroom as well for a television. Should you want one, it's all set up, shows you where to put it. We do also have a vent in the bedroom, along with ducted air, ducted heat, and then a tremendous amount of storage over top of that front end as well. So just a wonderful, again, private bedroom for a parent here, in a wonderful coach that's super family oriented, that really works well as kind of kids age, get a little bigger, want to bring friends, perhaps you want to bring some other family members once in a while. This coach really works for kind of those intergenerational families or those that like to camp with others. We'd invite you down to Primo RV Center, or better yet, give us a call. We can definitely let you know the status, kind of when we have units coming in that are available, or if you're looking to order for certainly next year, certainly we can talk about that and talk about the features that you may wish, should you wish to add any more, and we can let you know what's possible here at Primo RV Center.